If you are someone who use affirmation on a daily basis and want to create the most powerful affirmations for yourself, that too effortlessly, you need to make sure that you avoid the mistakes and follow the principles which I will be sharing in today's video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Manifesting with Shivamod. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now before moving into the video, let's instruct our awareness to be present here and now as long as we are watching this video. Let's first understand the meaning of the word affirmation. So the word affirmation has derived from a Middle English term affirming, which means to fix firmly, establish or confirm. Usually, affirmations are seen as positive statements or phrases that you repeat in order to shift your reality. Affirmations are usually used to change a belief or a behavior. In manifestation, affirmations are seen as a way to rearrange your imagination. It is also known as rewiring or reprogramming your subconscious mind. For example, if you see yourself as someone who's not good enough or not having desirable experiences in your reality, then with the use of affirmation, now you can define who you want to be and what you want to experience. Now you start affirming, I am good enough, I am having experiences which I like. Now when you use these affirmations, you are establishing, you are confirming this new reality, confirming who you really want to be in your reality. Let's understand the mistakes which people make while using this powerful technique. Now, one of the most common mistake which I can see people make is use random words. Now what do I mean by it? Most of the people see a content creator or an influencer, they see them using an affirmation and then they start repeating the same affirmation. Instead of learning about their own belief and thought patterns, they are just repeating words. And in my opinion, it is vain repetition. Which brings us to the second mistake which people make while using this powerful technique. And that is when you use words that do not resonate with you, you cannot connect with those words. And when you are affirming with the words you do not connect with, you cannot declare them or say them firmly as your own truth. And when you do not say your affirmation with declaration or saying as they are your own truth, they do not create any change in your own being. And when they do not create any change in your own being, then the change to occur in your physical reality becomes very mild. Let's better understand it with an example. Let's say you are currently manifesting a specific person and you saw somebody on internet, a content creator saying that my specific person loves me. This affirmation works wonders for me. And you got excited and you started repeating that affirmation. Deep down, you do not feel worthy of saying those words. There was an anxiousness that you were ignoring, but you started forcing yourself to say those words because you thought that words have power. Instead of looking deep down within yourself, which are the words that you resonate with, which are the affirmations that you can resonate with, you can always start by saying affirmations like, I am worthy of being loved. I am having loving experiences. I am love. I am prioritizing myself. When you use affirmations like this, first of all, you align, or these affirmations are more believable and you align with those affirmations more. But the second one is they strengthen your self-concept. And when you have strengthened your self-concept enough, that is what you experience in your physical reality. More experiences which reflect that you are love. You will see people showering love to you, including your specific person. The key is always to say affirmation that you resonate with to make the process more effective and smoother for yourself. Let's get into the principles. which will help us to form most effective and powerful affirmations for ourselves. The first principle is knowing your current belief. So first of all, what do you want and what are your current beliefs around that desire? There are many ways to know it, but one of the simple way is by asking questions to yourself. Let me explain it better. Let's say currently you are manifesting a love relationship. Start asking questions to yourself. What do I think about love relationships? Do I feel worthy of being in a healthy, happy relationship? What are the qualities I want in my partner? How will I feel when I am being loved? Get clear on these beliefs or these thoughts you have around that particular desire. When you get clear on all these beliefs and thoughts, they will really help you to know your current identity from which you are operating. Because your beliefs are the lenses through which you see the world. And if the world is being distorted, if you are seeing the world is distorted, then you need to change those lenses. You need to change those beliefs. This brings us to the second important principle. And for this, I really want you to engage with me, either in the comment section below or take a pen and paper and write your answers. The two questions which I am going to ask is, first of all, what do I want and why do I want it? Pause this video and answer these questions first. Now, I hope that you have answered these questions. I'm going to tell you why have I asked it. We start by affirming, I am rich, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am this, I am that. Correct? But understand, your beliefs are not made up of one-line affirmations. Your beliefs are made up of stories. They hold experiences and evidences. So if you want to create a new belief, you need to start telling new stories to yourself around that desire or around that belief. Let's better understand it with an example. Let's say you currently hold a belief that you are not worthy. Now, to hold that belief, you will have stories and evidences to support that belief. Now, as you start affirming, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy again and again, that particular affirmation is not strong enough to fight the old story, to fight the old beliefs that you hold about yourself. Therefore, you now have to start creating new stories, experiences in your imagination, which will justify this belief that you are worthy. Now, these stories can be as senseless as you want to. These stories should not make sense to anyone else but to you. Think of it as role rehearsing. You are rehearsing yourself to be this new version of self. By imagining scenarios which justify that belief that you are worthy, you are solidifying that belief in your imagination. And once that belief is solidified in imagination, that is what you are going to experience in your physical reality. Needless to say, you need to use words in your affirmations and stories that you resonate with. Understand this, that every country, region or individual relate with different words in a different way. So use words that resonate with you. Before moving forward into the remaining two principles, here's a quick tip for you from my end. Now, whenever things are going your way in the physical reality, instead of saying, I got lucky, I wish things remain this way, take this opportunity to show gratitude to your higher self. And use these two words, no and always, in your affirmation. Let me tell you how to do it. I know that I am always taken care of. I am always loved unconditionally. I am Source itself and I know it. I am God itself and I know it. I am always loved unconditionally by the God within. When you start affirming like this, you get into the place of gratitude, into the frequency of gratitude, which is always higher, which is the frequency in which your desires flow. And the second one, when you use words like always and no, you are rewiring your thought patterns to know that things always go your way. You are God's child, or whatever your affirmation is. The third principle, which is saying your affirmation in present tense. Now, why do I say it? Whatever you are currently manifesting, this new version of you has those desires. Now, how this new version of you will think, those will be your affirmation. Let's say you are currently manifesting a happy, healthy relationship. This version who is already in a happy, healthy relationship, what will be their thoughts? Their thoughts will be, I'm so glad being in a happy, healthy relationship. I'm treated well in my relationship. I'm always taken care of. That will be their normal thoughts. Now, these normal thoughts will be your current affirmations. Understand this, whatever you want or whatever your desire is, it is already present within you as a state. You now have to tap into that reality, and by the use of affirmation and by the use of saying affirmation in present tense, you are again and again tapping into this new reality. You are expanding your awareness and expanding yourself as this new version of self. Lastly, fourth and the most important one in my opinion. Now, this principle lies more towards the practice of affirmation. You need to have mind and heart coherence while you are using affirmation. There are many ways to create mind and heart coherence, but the practice which works really well for me is saying I am affirmation before I start affirming for my desires. So you need to start first by saying I am for several times. Sit down and just practice on saying I am. And as you do it for long enough, you will come into the place of pure consciousness. And as you come into the place of pure consciousness, your energy will start flowing in the most natural way. Your heart will be activated. Now, as you start saying affirmations from this place of pure consciousness, activated with the activated heart, you will start feeling the emotions that you will have once you experience those desires. So the space between your desires and the physical manifestation of your desire lies in frequency. Currently, you are in the frequency of lack, of not experiencing your desires. And to move from this frequency to the frequency of fulfillment requires change in feeling. And as you start tapping more into the desired self by feeling those emotions as you are affirming from this place of neutrality, you will experience your desires soon in the physical reality as well. Now it is time to make your most powerful affirmations using these principles. Make your affirmations, feel your affirmations, and experience your affirmations. Now, before wrapping up, let's affirm together. Hands over your heart, smiles on your face. I am always having all that I want. Once again, I am always having all that I want. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next one.